The hallway smelled of old paint and something faintly metallic. Donnie stood in front of the apartment door, key in hand, staring at the number etched into the wood, 3B. It didn't mean anything to him yet. Just a number. Just a space. He turned the key, pushed the door open, and stepped inside. The apartment was quiet. Too quiet. No hum of a fridge, no ticking clock, no echo of footsteps from the neighbors. Just stillness and the soft creak of the floor beneath his boots. High ceilings, pale walls, and a single window that let in a tired beam of afternoon light. His boxers sat stacked by the door, waiting to be unpacked. Donnie didn't ask too many questions when he signed the lease. The apartment was cheap, suspiciously cheap, but he was drowning in debt, and his mother's sudden hospitalization had left him desperate. The landlord mentioned the previous tenant had vanished. Donnie pretended not to hear. The place was quiet, clean enough, but one thing stood out. A painting above the couch. A ship tossed in a storm. He hadn't noticed it during the viewing. 2 days later, while rearranging furniture, he took the painting down. Behind it, wedged into the wall, was a key. Old, heavy, ornate. The kind you'd see in a pirate movie. Curiosity led him to search the apartment. In a hollowed-out drawer, he found records, handwritten notes, faded maps, and a journal. The missing tenant had traced his lineage back to a family of pirates. The key, he claimed, unlocked a hidden treasure passed down for generations. Donnie hesitated. The man had vanished, chasing this. But the hospital bills were growing. His mother was all he had left. He stared at the key, then at the map, then at the door. He had no choice. Donnie sat cross-legged on the floor, the pirate-style key resting beside him. The journal he'd found was old, its pages brittle and stained. The handwriting was frantic notes about symbols, maps, and something called the Keeper's Vault. He opened his laptop and began searching the tenant's name. Nothing on social media. No recent activity, but a local news archive had one article. Man vanishes from apartment 3, with no signs of forced entry. The date matched the journal's final entry. Danny's pulse quickened. The man hadn't just vanished, he'd been close. Too close. It dug deeper. Property records. Old census data. A scanned letter from decades ago, written by someone with the same last name. It mentioned a family legacy, a hidden vault, and a warning. The treasure is not guarded by locks alone. Donnie leaned back. This wasn't just folklore. This was real and dangerous. He thought of his mother alone in a hospital bed, of the bills piling up, of the key now warm to the touch. He didn't believe in curses, but he believed in desperation. Donnie stared at the map spread across his kitchen table. The journal's final entry circled a small island far off the coast, barely a speck in the sea. No name, no coordinates, just a sketch and a note. He rubbed his eyes. It could be nothing. A myth. A dead man's obsession. He had just enough money left to rent a small boat. No crew. No backup. If he was wrong, he'd lose everything. But if he was right... He folded the map and slipped the key into his pocket. The hospital smelled like antiseptic and quiet grief. Danny walked the sterile hallway to his mother's room, each step heavier than the last. She lay still, machines humming beside her, eyes closed in a sleep that had lasted too long. The doctor met him at the door. She needs surgery, aside Genti. It's expensive, and without it, she may never wake. Donnie nodded, barely hearing the rest. He stepped inside, sat beside her, and took her hand in, cold, familiar. I'm going to fix this, he whispered. I'll take care of it. Just hang on. He stayed until the machines dimmed to their nighttime rhythm. Then he stood, kissed her forehead, and walked out.